Hello children, hope you all are fine and enjoying the holidays, isn't it? But side by side I know I trust in you that you all are studying too, and lessons, whatever poems, notes, everything is given to you, you have to do it very particularly. So children, I want to ask you one question. See children, we are staying in such a country where many languages are spoken. Means there are varieties, we can say unity is diversity, many things we can see here, many languages, many types of this religions are there, and we can see many rivers are there, many mountains are there, many fields are there, many the people, they wear different types of clothes, different types of food, isn't it? And as we know, we all are staying in a very wonderful country, and that is India. And as we know, we all are Indians, we are really proud of this country. Children, see, when we were very small, that time we used to play many games. Nowadays if you see, children are always engaged with the mobile, they are engaged with the internet, they just want to sit at home and they want to play. But if you see, we don't that is not beneficial for us, because here we lose some part of our health, and we are not able to get that knowledge, or we are not able to get the good health. So it is very necessary to go out and play the games, and also we have to be very safe while playing, or we have to be very particular about the things when we are playing outside the house. And here if you see the this lesson itself, it tells the name that Street Games of India. See, if you see here in this lesson, we are going to see many street games of India that the poet used to play when he was small. And if I want to tell you one game, you can play at home also with your brother and sister. What you do, you divide your suppose 6 children are there with you, and what you do, you divide them into 6, and you choose one person from your team, and you tell them to you fold one slip of paper and write something on that paper, and that the other person from the other team, they will enact on that word. So we can say this like dumb sheras, we can say, isn't it, how we play with our friends. So children, before starting this lesson, I want to tell you that this this author Mulk Raj Anand, he is a very famous Indian writer, and he used to write the essays, short stories, and he wrote first Indian English novel, and his writing is notable for the use of many Punjabi and Hindi words. Means he used to write more words in Hindi and Punjabi whenever he used to write the stories or essays, we can say. And main thing what he used to do, he used to focus on the highlight of the problems which are faced by the poor people, and through his work and the need for social reform in India, then he used to help those poor people also. So he is such a great person, we can say, or he was such a great person, this Mulk Raj Anand. And here he has shared how he used to play in his childhood. So we will start with the lesson now, that is Street Games of India. See children, now here if you start, excited talking and laughter, shouts of joy and despair, these are the sounds of the street games of India. See children, when you are playing on the street, or when you are playing on the road or on the ground, what happens? We laugh very loudly, we enjoy the games, then we talk with each other, isn't it? On the mobile you can't sit and talk with each other, you will be holding it in your hand and alone you will be playing with that. But here when you play with your friends, you will be talking, you will be laughing loudly, you will be shouting with joy. Sometimes you may, if you lose the game, you may be sad also. And these all sounds we can find when we are playing the games on the street. In this text, author Mulk Raj Anand recalls the games that he played as a youth. So when he was young, when he was a young boy, he used to play on the street, and very simple games he used to play on the street. Like I will share with those games. See now, My interest in playing street games began early. See, when he was very small, from that time only started playing the games on the street. One of my earliest memories is playing the game of Goli. See, children, you might be, even you also played, even I used to play this game of Goli. These Goli means what? These are the marbles. See, these all are the marbles, and these, with these marbles we used to play. We used to make that hole and we used to play with our friends. See, it is not necessary that only boys should play. Even I used to play with this. I used to strike with this finger and I used to play this marbles. So, this writer or this Mulk Raj Anand, even he used to play the games that was called as Goli. The game is played with marbles. These are the marbles, you can say, isn't it? These are the marbles which we collected by breaking the necks of old soda water bottles. What they used to do? We used to collect so many marbles. See, I am having so many marbles with me, and these marbles I used to, and this Mulk Raj Anand also, he used to keep. What we were not having boxes or tiffins, anything. So, what we used to do? We used to cut open the neck of that bottle, and we used to keep all this Golis in that bottle, and we used to play with the marbles. Then we used to collect many types of marbles, and they were of different colors, and sometimes we bought colorful marbles. You can see your children, they are of the different colors. This is orange, this is like grey color, this is blue color, this is green color, then this is yellow, isn't it? So many colors of marbles we used to collect, and we used to play with our friends over there. And even this Mulk Raj Anand, even used to play with these marbles with his friends. See children, this Mulk Raj Anand, he was interested in playing the street games when he was a young boy, and one of his earliest memories is playing the game of Goli. Goli, here it is a Goli. So, this Goli means what? It is like we can say marbles, and the game is played with marbles. He used to like to play with the marbles, and he used to collect by breaking the old soda water bottles. What he used to do? He used to take one bottle, he used to cut the soda water bottle, and then this he used to collect all these colorful marbles. You can see this is orange color, with the grey color, with the blue color, then with the white color you can say, then with yellow color, and here also we can say with green color. See, so many colors of marbles he used to collect in his soda water bottle. And what was the thing? He used to tell how to play the game. See, he is telling here, to play the game, each player has to have a Goli or marble. Suppose 6 boys are playing, and then each player, they should have their own marble. Suppose this is my marble. Suppose if some or the other person is playing with me, that person will be having his own marble. So, each player, they will be having their own marble or a Goli we can say. Then a little hole is dug into even ground, and to play marbles we have to do one hole in the ground with the heel of the foot. With the help of the foot we have to do one circle in the ground, and each player then kneels on the ground, and each player, suppose I am playing, he is explaining now how to play the game. He is telling that each player then kneels on the ground, then bends on the ground 6 feet away from the hole. Suppose the hole is here, and I am 6 feet away from the hole, and then with their fingers, these are my fingers, and they strike their Goli, isn't it? We play like this, no? Yes, we play like this, or we play like this. They strike their Goli, trying to get them into the hole, and when we strike like this, isn't it? We put like this and we strike like this, and then what we do? We put it in the hole. Then they also try to strike the other players. Suppose the other player is playing there. What we do? We try to strike with the Goli to that boy also, isn't it? We do like this, isn't it, for the other boy also, and then out of the way of their own goalie, or they use their goalie to push the other goalies into the hole. And what they used to do, suppose many goalies are there in the circle, and with the help of this goalie they tried to push the goalies from the hole. So, in this way this Mulk Raj Anand, he used to play the marbles. Okay children. Now, other game also, even he loved to play the other games. If you see on the next page over here, see what he used to like to play. If you see here now, yes. Then while playing, what he used to shout? He used to shout, "Ah, goli mari." If suppose if I will hit the goalies, or if he used to hit the marbles, they used to call him as goli mari. Can be heard when one succeeds in striking another goalie. And if this Mulk Raj Anand, if he strikes that other goalie, he was called as goli mari, and he was means like were very successful in striking all the goalies. Then if you see, the player who gets all the goalies into the hole first is the winner. If I will get all the goalies from the hole, then I was the winner of that goalies, and all the goalies I used to take for myself. Then see, father did not like us to waste time playing goalie. Now, this Mulk Raj Anand's father, he never liked that this my son, he is wasting time in playing goalies. But I tried my luck at the game anyway. But this boy, he was very cunning, we can say. He was very naughty, and what he used to do, he was trying his luck, and he was ready to play the game with the marbles. However, I did not have the deft fingers. See, what is the meaning of deft? Deft means quick and skillful. See, if you want to play with the marbles, or if you want to play with the marbles, we need the fingers very quick we can need. We can't just like lazy like this, we can't do. Very quickly we have to hit that goalie. And he is saying that I did not have the deft fingers needed to be really good at the game. And this Mulk Raj Anand, he was not having that quick, he was not able to strike very quickly, because he was not having that type of fingers to him. And then too, he was not good at the game also, and often he used to lose all the goalies to the old players. He used to lose all the goalies, and his friends, they used to win all the goalies, or we can say all the marbles. Then it was not long before I moved on to other games. Now, as he used to love to play the goalies, he loved some other game also. What was that? The game I enjoyed the most was Akme Choli. Akme Choli means what? To take one piece of cloth like this, and then, or blind man's buff. And Akme Choli means you have to put this cloth on your eyes, on your eyes, and you have to search the people or search your friends when you are playing. So, this is also called as Akme Choli game. One player covers their eyes with their hands. See, sometimes what happens, some children, they cover their face or their eyes with their hands like this, or with a piece of cloth they used to close their eyes, or with the help of the hand also like this. The others hide in different places, and your friends, they used to scatter here and there, and they used to hide anywhere, and the blind man looks for them. And suppose if I have put this on my eyes like this, okay, if I put this on my eyes, then I have to go and search like this, where is your friend, and immediately I used to catch that boy, and then that boy will be he has to take the den, or he will be playing that game now. He will go and catch the other person. So, even he used to like to play this Akme Choli or blind man's buff, this game also. Then if you see again, the first time I played this game with my older cousin. This Mulk Raj Anand, he played this Akme Choli game with his older cousin, means he was elder to him, and I cheated. See, I told you, he was very naughty, this Mulk Raj Anand, no, he was very naughty, and he said, I cheated to my older cousin. I peeped through my fingers. What did you know? he put the fingers on his eyes and slowly he saw like this, that where my brother is hiding. Huh? He said, I peeped through my fingers to see where she had hidden herself. That girl, she was elder cousin of this Mulk Raj Anand. And what this Mulk Raj Anand did? He put the fingers on his eyes and slowly he was just peeping that where my cousin had hidden over there. He was peeping, that means he was cheating with his cousin. Then I ran here and there pretending to look for her and simply used to put the hands on his eyes and used to just, he was running here and there to find his cousin. Finally, when she nearly showed herself behind the charpoy. Charpoy means what? We can say a bed with a frame tied with rope. Children, you might be remembering that your grandfathers, they might be having that charpoy which is made out of rope, we can say. And there she used to go and hide behind the charpoy. I caught her and used to catch her and laughed and shrieked as though I had been looking all over for her. And he was knowing, he was cheating. He was knowing that she has hidden behind the charpoy, and he used to just go and simply used to catch her and he used to say that, see, I have won, and he used to start laughing loudly. But here he used to cheat his sister. Then, however, as I grew up, I found that playing blind man's buff with a large group required more skill. See, children, playing this Aankh Mein Choli is not a very simple or very easy game. Here we need more skill, we need more attention, and each one was so clever at hiding that the blindfolded one roamed about. If I am taking the den, or if I am going to become a blind man, and the other children, what they used to do, they used to simply roam in front of me and they used to go and hide somewhere else, and I, or that Mulk Raj Anand, we can say, we used to go and find the children where they all are hiding. Hearing the others shout but unable to touch anyone, what they used to do, you children, see, when we put the hand on our eyes, the other children, they used to shout, but we were not able to, we could hear them, isn't it? If they are shouting, we could hear them, but we are unable to touch anyone. Then if you see here, sometimes the older boys use the game as a trick on me when they did not want me to play with them. Some older boys, they did not like this Mulk Raj Anand because he used to cheat them, and these older boys used the game as a trick. Simply they used to trick with him because they did not want him to play with them. Although I remember crying many times when they did this, and this Mulk Raj Anand, she used to start crying only because these older boys did not like Mulk Raj Anand should play with them. I enjoyed this game even when I became older. Mulk Raj Anand, see, when he became old also, he used to play with his friends this game. Then see next page, if you see, children, see, if you see the next page, now again what other games used to play. I had to wait till I was over 10 years old before I learned the skill of spinning a lattu or top. Children, you might be knowing the top, isn't it? Or we can call it as lattu. See, this one is lattu, or we can say a top. And when he was 10 years old, he learned to spin the top. But here also we need a skill. This game requires a deft hand. Here also we need a very quick fingers, we can say, very delicate fingers, we can say, and it should be very, means they should move very fast, and he was saying that I was not having such type of hands. And what had happened, see, this game requires a deft hand and enough pocket money to buy the tops made of mud or wood. Here you can see the top is made up of mud, or we can say they used to make the top out of wood also. He is saying that I was needing enough pocket money to buy many types of tops like this. A string is wrapped around the lower part of the lattu. This is lattu, and the string, we can say that thread we have. So we need that thread to wrap around the lower part of the lattu. This is tossed to the ground with a hard jug. If you hold, suppose this is a tattu. If you want to take this tattu and if you want to spin it on the ground, then what we have to do? We have to tie the string over here. You have to tie the or wrap the string over here, and you have to hold this lattu like this, and with a hard jug. If you throw it with a hard jug, then only the top will spin over there. And when afterwards what we do, the string is released, causing the lattu to spin and spin, and then what happens, this lattu, it goes on spinning on the ground, isn't it? So in this way, this Mulk Raj Anand used to play with the top also. I remember saving up my pocket money to buy my first lattu. And see his father what used to do. Sometimes his father might be giving him 1 rupee, 50 paise like that, or 2 rupees. This boy Mulk Raj Anand, he used to save this all pocket money and used to buy lattu, used to buy marbles to play with his friends. But I swung it clumsily. What is the meaning of clumsily? In a careless manner. I swung it clumsily. Swung means what? Yes, he used to, he was not carrying that money properly. He was very careless, and the beautiful earthen top broke. So when he used to play with this lattu, he used to jerk it anywhere, he used to spin it anywhere, and because of that hard jerk, what used to happen, this earthen top, whichever was there in his house, whatever was there in his house, they used to break, and then his mother used to scold him very much. Afterwards, I practiced with a small wooden one. So what he did? He bought one small wooden toy top, and he started practicing with the small wooden one, and eventually learned to toss the earthen ones without breaking them. And he learned to play with this lattu, and he practiced it very much. And then what happened? Later on, he stopped breaking with the because of this lattu. He stopped breaking the earthen pots because of this lattu, because he had practiced over there. Then when I was 14, I was allowed to join the kabaddi team. Now see, as he was growing younger, first he used to play with his children, with his friends, with the marbles. Then he started playing with that Aankh Mein Choli. Then later on he started playing when he was 10 years old. He played with the top with his friends, and then when he was 14 years old, he started playing the kabaddi. He started playing kabaddi with his kabaddi team. See here, you can see. To play kabaddi, you must be quick and strong. Children, you know, so many times you may fall down over there, or you may be hit over there, and you may get hurt also, isn't it? So because so you have to be very quick, and you have to be very strong. Very lazily, very slowly you can't play this kabaddi game. So you have to be very quick, you have to be very strong for that. You also need the ability to hold your breath for long. See here, we have to hold the breath like this, and we go on saying kabaddi, 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 isn't it? Means you have to hold the breath for a long time, and to be a master of battle tactics. Battle tactics means you are not going to go and fight with them, but you should have the tactics that how you are going to catch this person from the other team. Since playing this game is almost like real warfare, this Mulk Raj Anand used to feel that this is like one battle. Catching somebody and bringing that person in our team was like one warfare for him. And in this way, he used to play the game, that kabaddi game, with his friends over here. So when he was 14 years, he liked to play kabaddi with his friends. And then you see, later on, if you see the next page over here, a line is drawn. How you used to play the kabaddi game? See, a line is drawn on sand or soft earth. They used to put one line over there. They see here, you can see, if you see on this page here, if you see on this page, here you can see a line is drawn on sand or soft earth. Then two teams, here one team, this is one team, and this is the other team. This is one team, and this is the other team. Two teams with 5 to 10 players. In one team 5 to 10 players, in other team other 5 to 10 players. Stand on either side of the line. One team on this side, and the other team on the other side. A member of one team, suppose this member, he crosses this line, chanting kabaddi, means he go on saying kabaddi, kabaddi, kabaddi under his breath without stopping. He was not supposed to stop and used to go on chanting that kabaddi word. If he is able to touch one or two players, suppose this boy, if he touch one or two players from this team, then from the opposite team while saying kabaddi, the person he touches is dead, and the visitor then runs back to his, he catches that person and that person is supposed to be dead, and then this boy, he will go back to his team again. However, if the visitor is caught or he stops says kabadding, he is dead. Suppose this boy is, now he is the visitor and he is going to this other team, and if he stops saying kabaddi, or if he stops breathing, or if he doesn't hit or if he doesn't catches any of that boy, then this person only he will be dead. Okay. The team takes turns to visit each other until all the members of one team are dead. So, what they have to do, they have to make all these members of the team dead, and then they will be the winner for their team. I learned how to hold my breath. This Mulkraj Anand, he learned that thing also, that how to hold the breath and go on saying kabaddi, and developed some daring. And as he was very shyish and he was very, means very, we can say very lazy like, so what he did, he developed some daring also in him. But I could not survive for too long before being taken as a prisoner of a war, and many times this Mulkraj Anand, he was dead, means he was not able to play this kabaddi game also very properly. See, means from all these things we can say, and children, even we like to play Lagori also, isn't it? We used to play Lagori, we can say. Then we used to play that Langdi game, we can say, or we can say skipping, isn't it? So many games we used to play on the street. So even I used to play with these games. This is called as Lagori, we can say. We keep all these blocks one upon the other like this, and we used to hit with the ball on this Lagori, and if the Lagori falls down, the other person from there used to come and they have to keep all these blocks one upon the other, and they will be the winner. So in this way also we used to play the Lagori game. Then children, see this Mulkraj Anand, if you see right from the beginning, see when he used to play this game, marbles, he was not very quick to play the marbles also. He was not very quick to play the marbles also. Then even he used to play the Akmicholi. Here also what he used to do? He used to cheat like this by seeing this with these fingers, and from the side he used to see like this, and he used to cheat in that game also. Then later on he used to play with this also, that Lattu we can say. There also he was not able to play that Lattu game properly. He used to break all the earthen pots, and here also in the kabaddi team also always he was the loser. Why? Because he was not very quick, he was not very strong. But then too, this Mulkraj Anand, he used to love, or he used to like to play the street games on this road, we can say. So children, I want to tell you from this story or from this lesson that, see, instead of sitting at home daily with the mobile or on the TV watching cartoons or simply chatting with somebody, you don't play, because here you are it is not beneficial for you, it is not at all useful for you. Here you are going to lose your health, here you are going to lose your eyesight, here everything will be, means no advantages are there of playing here. So instead of that, you can play with the marbles, you can play with the kite, you can play with the top, or you can play with the Lagori. So many games are there that you can play on the street, but now you have to be very safe while playing here. So from this story or from this lesson, I want to tell you that you should be very alert, you should be very quick, you should be very strong, and you should have that daring to play all the games whichever you like, and it should be very, it should be like you should have that advantage of playing the games. So you have to be very quick, and you have to be very strong, and you have to learn all the games to play. So these are some of the games which this Mulk Raj Anand used to play, and so he is saying that these are the street games of India which he used to play when he was in his young age. I hope children you might have understood this lesson, okay, and if you have any doubts you can share with us. So, now if you see page number here, see here, if you see page number, mark these sentences as true or not true. In front of that sentence you can write it as true or not true. First one, while playing goalie, players must not touch others' goalies with their own. Is it right or wrong? While playing goalie, players must not touch others' goalies with their own. Yes, it is true. Then the player who takes away all the others' goalies wins the game. It is true. And older boys use the game of Aankh Mein Choli to trick younger children. It is true or not true? It is not true. So, first one is true, second one is true, and third one is not true. I hope children you have enjoyed this, and you might be getting that feeling also, isn't it, that you all are playing on the street with your friends. So, you can play this game now, you all are at home. If you are studying side by side, you can play with your friends with the marbles, you can say with the lagori you might be having, then you can play with this, play Aankh Mein Choli also with your friends, you can play kabaddi. So many games are there instead of watching the television for long time or with the mobiles. So you can play all these games and you can enjoy with your friends too. I hope children have liked this story, and you just go through this lesson, read the lesson, mark the hard words and learn the hard words. Thank you.